My name is Mia Ives Rublee. I'm the director for the Disability Justice Initiative at the Center for American Progress. I am here to talk, as you can see, I am a disabled person who is also Asian American, so I'm a person of color. I represent a lot of individuals who have been significantly impacted by this pandemic, and want to ensure that the CDC understands that the disability community is as diverse as the United States is. Accessibility is not just providing information in ASL and Braille. Accessibility means that we must include reviewing a number of variables, including physical access, virtual access, language, and community access. For example, much of the CDC's guidelines and guidances are only easily available in English, Spanish, and ASL. That leaves many Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders to have to call hotlines to get information in their language. I've looked through your website to try and figure out how to gain access to really important information on COVID and could not find it, and was referred to a hotline to do that. We know that the largest variance in obtaining at least one vaccine is within the Asian American community, comparing disabled and non-disabled people. So that means that we are critically missing a step in ensuring that disabled people of color are able to receive the vaccines that are so important and that the CDC and this administration have pushed. I also wanted to talk a little bit about the president's promise to make high quality masks and testing free. We don't know exactly what he means by high quality masks, so that would be great to know. But one of the things that I think about is, I understand that the CDC does not have control over distribution and sort of those policies, but I do know that you all provide technical guidance to ensure distribution takes into account marginalized communities and the effects it will take to be able to ensure that people utilize the resources and health suggestions that are made. So requiring people to go online to find their closest testing system or testing center impedes communities from obtaining them. We know that almost 40% of disabled people don't have direct access to a computer, and 30% of disabled people don't have access to a smartphone. And that's just disabled communities. We're not even talking about the internet disparities and transportation disparities. A recent article also, I wanted to talk about another thing, which was a recent article published by the New York Times noted a difficulty for blind individuals to access testing. The CDC does not provide guidance or assistance in helping blind and low vision individuals understand how to navigate these issues, which has forced many individuals who are blind or low vision to have to rely on others, even if they need to self-isolate. So we have a lot of individuals who are stuck at home because they aren't sure if they have COVID and they want to protect the people in their communities, but aren't able to access tests. And there's a lot of different suggestions on how, and it would be great for the CDC to push for the administration and for manufacturers to develop ways to ensure that disabled people have access to these resources.